Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about everything that has been leaked for update 2 as well as some of my predictions. Meaning what I think is coming to update 2, what attacks are coming with these new PDAs of breathing styles, and just in general what I think is coming to update 2. Also, I will be going into the Project Slayers Discord and showing you all every single sneak that they have so far, as well as going into a deeper dive of everything that they've sneaked so far to get a further better look at it. But without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is the leaked love breathing or sneak love breathing coming to Project Slayers. This love breathing is one of the very few attack based things that has been sneaked so far for the new update. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this looks fire so far. Just here, bro, take a look for yourself. Like, look at this, dude. Yo, like, look at this animation. Like, you can't tell me that's not fire. And this is just one of the attacks, bro. This probably isn't even the ultimate, I think. But so far, as you can see, bro, this looks very, very similar to bug breathing or insect breathing in my opinion, because it's very acrobatic, just like bug breathing. As you can see, bro, Mitsuri's sword is gonna be in the game, and look how it moves around, bro. Just like the anime, dude. It's just as flexible as the same thing. It actually looks pretty cool. And as you can see right here, but this is apparently what the sword will look like in full length without any curves in it. This is just what it's gonna look like, bro. And obviously when you take out the sword, it's gonna look like this, but when it's away, you're not gonna see it. It's gonna look like this. But bro, like, I cannot wait to get this sword, bro. I already know, like, it's gonna be crazy hard to get it, just like the sound blades when they first came out. But bro, it is what it is, bro. But now that I've shown you every single leak that is actually out for love breathing so far, let's go into a deeper dive of the attacks. But as y'all know, bro, only one attack has been shown for love breathing, but as you can see here, bro, there's actually 6 forms. But I'm going to be showing you every single form of love breathing that will most likely obviously be put into the game. Obviously, bro, for starters, bro, for first love breathing form, we have Shivers of First Love. But this attack is basically just when Misuri propels herself forward, dealing a number of slashes to her enemies. Of course, in a very quick succession. But yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I can already say, bro, when love breathing drops, it's going to be the best breathing style in the game for PvP. Just based on how fast it is in the show, bro, you can only imagine it's gonna be fast in Project Slayers, bro. Because you already know, bro, sound breathing looked dope in the show, and it was really good in Project Slayers, so we can only hope for the same. Obviously, bro, for the second form of love breathing, we actually have Love Pangs or Love Pongs, whatever it is. This is basically where she takes her obviously strange built sword like a whip, and she whips whatever opponent, and it deals multiple slashes. Obviously, as you can see in the clip right here, but she gives one whip and it does like 6 or 7 hits. I don't exactly know how this is going to work because it's pretty similar to the first attack, but I mean, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. But that's really all I gotta say for form 2. On to form 3. And for the third potential form to be added to love breathing Project Slayers is Cat Love Shower. But as you can see, bro, this attack is very, very cool, bro. This is probably the funnest attack or coolest attack we've seen so far. But basically, this attack is basically where Misuri jumps in the air and gives a couple slashes in the air, leaving love breathing slashes hitting her enemies. In my opinion, it's very, very similar to the wind breathing attack that's in the game already. I'll be putting it on screen right here so you can see as reference. It's, as you can see, bro, it's basically where she just leaps in the air very, very high, giving a bunch of slashes that'll actually travel in the air and hit their enemies. But this is definitely going to be a ranged attack. As you can tell in the anime, it's ranged, so I don't know why it wouldn't be ranged in Project Slayers. It just would not make sense. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's enough for form 3. On to form 4. Alright, but enough of that. Onto the fourth form of love breathing, Swang Love Wild Claw. This is Misuri's 4th form, and this is probably one of the coolest ones we have yet. But like I said, bro, in the beginning, love breathing in my opinion is going to be very, very similar to insect breathing in Project Slayers, bro. Considering they're both very, very acrobatic breathing styles, it would only make sense. But this attack is basically just where Mitsuri jumps into the air, does a little backflip, and propels herself, spinning herself with her own blades. Obviously, since she's spinning and her sword is flexible, her sword will wrap around her, basically making her a spinning blade tornado. It's very similar to the waterfall based attack for water breathing and Caprice, because as you can see in the show, bro, she is not visible when she's traveling through the air. She just basically becomes a pink tornado. But that's enough of this form, bro. On to the next. But onto the 6th form, aka the final form of love breathing, Cat-Legged Winds of Love. As you can see, bro, Misuri is in the air with this attack, but she can also probably use it on the floor. But all she does is basically just swing her sword around, propelling any attacks that are coming towards her way. So I feel like this attack is also kind of a traveling attack. What I mean by that is, like, if you use this attack where you're standing, it'll hit the enemy and push them backwards. And I feel like this attack could be similar to the War Fans attack, War Tornado, where it picks them up from where they stand, it pushes them back, and as they're being pushed back, it actually deals damage. Because this attack is basically, as you can see, after she swings her sword, there's a lot of number of hits that follow after. Obviously, this is more of a defensive move in Demon Slayer, but I don't know how it's going to be implemented inside of Project Slayers, bro. But yeah, I can't think of anything else other than the War Fans that this is probably similar to. But that's enough of me talking about love breathing, bro. Let's get on to the next subject of the video. Alright, for the next part of the video, we're going to be talking about a new BDA being added to Project Slayers. This BDA being Daki's signature Obi style BDA. So far, but we've only had one sneak for this attack, and here it is, bro. As you can see, bro, this is basically an animation for the 8-layered Obi smash. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this attack looks pretty fire, bro. And as you can see right now, bro, this attack was based off the Hinokami Chronicles 8-layered Obi slash. But as you can see here on the forum, bro, they're all listed right here, all of her attacks. Obviously, as the description says, Daki creates 8 long rapid Obi slashes to cut down her opponents from afar. Her next attack being Obi Assault. For the description of Obi Assault, it says Daki unleashes 3 layers of slashes, each comprising 2 towards her opponent from bottom to top. And for her next attack, Obi Pursuit, the description says Daki slides towards her opponent while one of her slashes vertically slashes them upwards. It's basically like an uppercut type of move. For the next attack, Piercing Obi, the description says Daki performs an aerial attack launching all of her slashes downwards towards the opponent. Obviously, bro, you can imagine what I'm saying from this. Obviously, she just jumps in the air and just hits him with a bunch of barrages of Obi attacks, like kind of like a sword. But for Daki's next move, Severing Obi, the description says Daki relentlessly lacerates her opponent with her slashes, followed by an aftermath of an energy of slashes caused. Basically, what I think it means is like it's a barrage of slashes, and then once she's done, like when the dust settles, they kind of just explode. For Daki's next attack, Entangling Obi, Daki sends her slashes underground rear ping underneath her opponent's location, forcing them into high into the air, leaving them vulnerable. Obviously, this attack basically just hits them into the air, leaving them up in the air for like another combo attack. And for the last move here, but we have 8-layered Obi Smash Pulverize. It's basically just an 8-layered Obi Slash, which is basically where she just makes 8 of her Obi strings go down and hit whatever opponent's caught underneath it. But essentially, it's the same move, but instead of using just her Obi attack, she uses her Blood Demon art and makes them explode, basically. Yeah, but the Pulverize attack and the first attack is basically the same thing. They just have minor differences with the Energy Blast. But yeah, that's basically all I could talk about for Daki's B-Day, because as you can see here, bro, there's only one demonstration and one demonstration in the manga. But enough of the sneak talk, let's get into my predictions. Alright, bro, after discussing all the sneaks that are possibly or actually confirmed coming to Project Slayers, now it's time to talk about my predictions. I made a video like this in the past before, a couple I think about a month ago, but now a lot of things in that video have actually been brought to light. My first prediction, them being bringing Mitsuri's uniform, aka her Slayer uniform, into the game. Obviously, bro, every Demon Slayer has the same uniform, but obviously Mitsuri's is split down the middle for, reasons. Considering that her hair is already in the game, her face is in the game, now that her breathing is being added, it would only make sense to add her uniform, bro. But yeah, I think when Mitsuri's love breathing comes out, I think we're literally going to have everything revolving Mitsuri. Being her hair, her sword, her breathing style, as well as basically her uniform. And considering her last name's Kanroji, you can only assume Kanroji is going to be a new clan in the game. Most likely a Supreme clan, considering that she's a Hashira. And some things that can be added for Daki in the game are maybe Daki's hair, as well as Daki's third eye mode, as well as some new demon face variations. Like when Daki has 3 eyes on her head and she has like the 3rd eye on her forehead. As well as that, but they might just add Gyutaro. Considering that they added Tengen into the Mugen Train update, it would only make sense for them to finish it off with the whole arc, just adding Gyutaro. Because you can't add Daki without Gyutaro, bro. But if Gyutaro was to be added, bro, definitely they could add a bunch of new things. And a few things that could come with the Entertainment District in the new game, considering that it's probably going to be about the Entertainment District arc, are Tengen's wives, Haoru's being added to the game as some new female type of clothes, or just Tengen's wives in general. Like if they were added to the game, I could see you maybe going to them to buy potions, maybe some kunais, considering that they do use kunais because they are kunoichi, I think that's what it's called, which is basically they're just female ninjas. So it would be cool to see them added into the game. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about this new update, bro. I let y'all know my predictions. I actually made a video before that you could check out with I went a little bit more in depth with a few of my predictions, but you can go check the video out if you want. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to like this video if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and join the Discord link in the description. And comment down below anything you think is coming to update 2 or anything you think I missed, because I like to read y'all comments and I want to know what y'all think. But without any further ado, I'm gonna see you all later.